Well, it's reported that Paige Bueckers is signing a 3-year deal with the 3-on-3 league Unrivaled. Salary in Unrivaled is expected to exceed what she would make under her rookie deal in the WNBA. She signed an NIL deal that gave her equity in the league last year. She's widely expected to go #1 to Dallas in tonight's WNBA Draft. You can catch a coverage of that on CBS Sports HQ. Now, when it comes to tonight's draft order, after a 9-31 season, the Dallas Wings are set to be the first on the clock. That expansion, Golden State Valkyries, set to make their first pick as a WNBA team. And the Washington Mystics holding 3 picks in the top 10. Triple Threats, Ashley Nicole Moss joining us now. All right, Paige Bueckers, is it just easy, slam dunk, #1 overall pick, no questions asked?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there would have to be some crazy trade circulating right now. It may not be going to the Dallas Wings, but she's going #1 regardless. There have been rumors circulating that there may be some movement on the horizons. Paige allegedly wants to go to a market where she can really blow up and expand her brand. But I just don't see the Dallas Wings giving up the opportunity to land Paige Bueckers. So unless something, like I said, miraculous happens, she's going to Dallas.
I think any team would be lucky to have her now. She's one of those players that can change around an organization. She would be the 6th UConn player to be drafted #1 overall. That is the most of any school. The Mystics, let's talk about them. They have 3 picks in the first round, #2, 3, and 6. A lot of players that can make a major impact. Who are some of the ladies that you could see Washington targeting?
Honestly, the benefit for the Mystics is that they have so many picks that they can basically get whoever they want. And they're going to need a lot of help because they're trying to turn their season, their franchise, their organization around, right? And I think that there's some of the names circulating that I have seen. One of them is Anessa Morrow, who I think is a phenomenal basketball player. Now, there's also been some reports circulating that she could go #5 to the Valkyries. We'll talk about that in a second. But they need help at almost every single position. So expect the Mystics to kind of be all over the map and getting a little bit of everything. And that's the benefit when you have that many picks in the first round. And I think it's going to help them tremendously as they look to really rebuild this organization.
3 picks in the first round. That's a good spot to be in. You just mentioned the Valkyries, #5 pick, first draft pick in Golden State Valkyries history. The new team held its expansion draft on December 6th. Will begin play in this 2025 season. So where do they begin?
This is interesting, right? Because this is a team that's brand new. They did really well in their expansion draft and got talent from kind of all over the place and were able to build a team that I think is very complete. The thing is though they don't have an established system, right? And when you talk about certain players, I'm going to use Haley Van Lith as an example because she's coming off a phenomenal collegiate season with TCU. And as we know, they went historically far in the Final Four, or in the tournament rather. They don't have an established system, and as we have seen with a player like her transferring from LSU to TCU, she does well in a system that is established and a system that she can flourish in. So I saw some mock drafts having her going #5 to Golden State. That's where I may or may not agree. I think she's a phenomenal player, but I just think that the system hasn't been established yet for her to really utilize her strengths and for them to be able to cover her weaknesses. So what I'm saying is I will think that Golden State's going to go after a player that doesn't have to rely on a system to benefit them immediately. So look for them to going after a player that's a little bit more established and a little bit more fluid in where they can fit in a team.
Ready for that next level. The Valkyrie is the first WNBA expansion team in 17 years. We love to see it, and we always love to see you, Ashley Nicole Moss. Thanks for joining us. We got some We Need to Talk Now. You best believe Ashley will be breaking down the latest in the WNBA on We Need to Talk Now alongside with her partner in crime, Alicia J. You get your weekly sports and culture fix with the ladies of CBS Sports. Got to check it out today.